you, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Good morning. How y'all doing? What's up? Y'all get up in here and like the video. Hold on. I gotta do something right quick. I need to upload something to the studio because I want to show y'all something. Hold on. I hope that's not an echo. Lord, let me mute. Hold on. What's going on, y'all? Girl, why is this? Hold on. Okay, hold on. It's almost done. And I can get out of the studio. I want to show y'all something. Dang, how long is this thing gonna take? Y'all get the likes up on the video, please. It's free to like the video. It's a way to support the channel. Is there an echo? I hope not. I'm just trying to show y'all something really quick. All right, boom. Let me get out. All right, bet. It's just me. It had two Voos, now it's just one. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Educational Friday. Educational Friday will be going on today at 5 o'clock. Make sure y'all pull up. Sin City from Nola said, Voo, you had TD nervous because I need my daily dose of all of Voo, loving Voo down to the natural ground, to the neutral grounds. I know that's right. Let's Joce. Yeah, girl. Thank you, TD. Look, TD, I was running late. I was gonna go live earlier, but I ended up getting off of work early. So I was like, I might as well go home and get on the computer. You know what I mean? So we can really have a really functional, nice live. So yeah, I was here. I was made. I never would have made it. You feel me? But I did. So shout out to me and shout out to y'all for being in the building. You guys get the likes up if you can. Now, I had saw this old video, y'all. It was an old video from when Stevie Wonder came to New Orleans and DJ Rod Smooth had him down there doing the he was singing to the bounce beat. Girl, and I want to show it to y'all. I know people from New Orleans, y'all done already seen it, and I'm so mad I missed this. This was an old video, but girl, when I tell you Black people, Black Americans, we are just naturally like if we're gonna go from a Bible's perspective, we definitely the chosen ones. You know what I mean? Like the way that we just have this natural innate ability to just do certain things that literally no other people can is just ridiculous to me. I want to show y'all this video though. Hold on.
Like a fool in that time when it said goodbye, I'm back in the shit and cry. Ooh, baby,
When I tell you, wait, I got another one I want to show y'all. Like the same one, but look, when I tell you the innate ability musicians have in America, Black America in specific, like that man, I'm gonna go out on them because I don't know for sure, but I want to say he had never really heard bounce music before that, and how he was able to like just come right in on it. Man, look, watch out when we talking about professionals and geniuses and kings. That's them. Not speaking of kings. Now, girl, the Democratic Party is starting an online divide like we had in 2020. Y'all remember 2020 when we had the men, black men hated black women and black women hated men? We talked about it yesterday, and it's just a brewing and getting worse and worse and worse. And I feel like I need to do my due diligence and try to combat that as much as I can. Now, I'm only one person. Any bloggers or vloggers in the sphere who would like to join me in my quest of trying to put these fires out, because we don't need another Kevin Samuels versus Cynthia G. Now is not the time. I get it. Emotions are high. People feel betrayed on both sides. I'm here for it. But we cannot do this. We can't. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about New York. Shout out to New York in the building. If y'all up in here for the first time, we got something positive to see. Yep. Shout out to New York. We talking about positivity in the city of New York. Go ahead on, New York. Y'all must have the Burn Water Advisory I put y'all on last time. It must have worked. Shout out to New York. Yay. Surely is. We about to get into it, girl. We about to get into it. Yay. So shout out to New York. They have the let's just say this, before it's only what, 24 hours, 48 hours after Trump done got in office, and things are changing for the better. In New York, y'all one of the first ones with the better change. Shout out to New York. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. That's what I like to hear. Good news. You know what I mean? It's a good Friday, and good news is what I like to hear. So shout out to my cousins up there in New York. Also, didn't I tell y'all about that African Beyonce? Who remember me saying they trying to make an African Beyonce? Put a one in the chat if you was here when I told y'all they trying to make an African Beyonce. Yep. Tyler, the girl. What the girl say? What's her song she be singing? Something about her baby father. That little girl. They trying to make an African Beyonce. Y'all gonna start putting some respect on my name. I'm telling you, Prophetess Vu be spearing my little ugly head. You know what I mean? Something about Prophetess Vu really be hitting. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to me. You know what I mean? Shout out to me. Nobody else. Yeah, that's the song, Kim. Make me sweat. Make me holler. Make me lose my breath. Baby father, that girl. Sure is. And listen, we're going to get into why it's deeper than rap, okay? Now, Letitia James, I don't know who this woman is. Apparently, she's a governor or something. And allegedly, from what I heard, they say somebody said they're going to get her up out of there and called her a fat, you know what, girl, we got to talk about it. And then Gucci Mane has confirmed to be a clone. We gonna get into it. I need y'all to like the video. That's what I need y'all to do. She the AG, the what is it, adjutant general or something like that? Oh, girl, you know I don't, girl, look. Anyways, we about to get into it. Y'all get these likes up on the video. Oh, and yeah, and I talked about the Black Divide. So let's get African Beyonce up here first. Hold on. MOB, the Prime Minister of New York. New York, New York, New York. This is the Prime Minister, MOB. What's going on? He said, yep, we did that. And you know what? Shout out to New York. You know, I done gave y'all a lot of slack. You know, people who don't know me, whenever they see me for the first time, they be like, you just hate. She attorney general. Okay. They be saying, you just hate New York. I done got people from Philly sending me emails. Boo, why do you hate us? I don't hate New York. I love y'all. I love Philly. I love New York. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, one of my favorite reality TV personalities is New York. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all remember New York from Flavor of Love and I Love New York? That girl is the queen. She is the queen first, and Nene is second to her. She's the queen. Okay, I love y'all. Now, Taya talking about good pizza. Now you're pushing it. See, you give a Negro an inch, they want to run a marathon. Look at Taya. Taya say, wait, good pizza in there you go. See what I'm saying? There you go. Now you're going too far. Now you goes for Taya. Pizza, good pizza. I done went up there and tasted it. Girl, the red sauce on there tastes like concrete. Girl, go lay down. Taya, please. You see what I'm saying? There you go. You know what I'm saying? I already know how we is as a people, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I remember we went up there and got that pizza, girl. The sauce tastes like tree leaves. Girl, please. In Chicago, don't y'all get in here either. Because Chicago, that deep dish pizza, that doggone, that extra thick deep dish pizza that give you the itis as soon as you eat it, you gotta go lay down somewhere. Girl, please. It ain't nasty, it's just too much. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, Chicago, please. You know, I give y'all a lot. But sit this one out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chicago. Love y'all down to the ground. I told y'all, second best food in America. Second, let's be clear. Let's really be clear about that. Second best food in America. Only to the great country of New Orleans. Not a city, not a state. The great country of New Orleans. Y'all have the second best food. But that heavy ass deep dish pizza y'all got, go lay down, please. But shout out to Chicago and New York. But yeah, like I was saying, MOB, yes, y'all did. Y'all did that something positive. I love this positive news coming out of New York. Shout out to y'all. Bre, thank you for the super chat. Afternoon Acorn, meeting my long lost sister today. My mama had a baby when she was 16. LOL, child too much. TGIF Acorn. Girl, what? Your mama had a baby and you just meeting her? Well, good luck, Fat. Good luck. I hope that she's nice, you know, and not resentful. You know how that goes, and it would be rightfully so if she is. I hope not, though. I don't even speak that. So I hope y'all have a good time and y'all develop a close personal relationship. Turn her on to the dollhouse. Tell her come on around here and come get this Joce. You feel me? But shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the lights up on the video. Now we need to get into African Beyonce, I'm sorry. Now I told y'all, first of all, I'm gonna repeat this till I'm blue in the face and I'm black, so it ain't gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? So you will always hear me say it. When this little girl started getting all them Grammys from that one song, not just her, it's a few people. Started from that one song. Remember I told y'all? I said, hey y'all. I see they trying to push this girl. Like plant teas. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to push her up. Then when I started notice how far they were pushing her, I say, well, dang, she's not a Black American. She come all the way from South Africa, and they putting her up in the algorithm on YouTube and not YouTube, on social media and in the streams and all that with Beyonce. Like they're trying to make this girl a Beyonce, you know? So I say, what is going on? I say they trying to make an African Beyonce. The real trying to say, boo, today my daddy 92nd birthday. Oh, tell your daddy happy birthday. Tell your daddy happy birthday. He got a retirement. He like younger girls. I'm just playing. Just playing. Tell your daddy Voodoo Doll TV said happy birthday, Fat. Tell him I say happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? And if he would like to seriously answer those questions, please give me shoot me an email at voodoodollpodcast@gmail.com. But happy birthday to your daddy. Oh, 92 years. Let me tell y'all something. If I live 92 years and I can't have all my functions, take me up out of here. Take me up out of here. I want to be in the arms of an angel. You will find me. Girl, if I gotta be 92 laid up somewhere, somebody wiping my ass, get me up out of here. But if I'm 92 and I'm functional and I'm living and girl, leave me alone. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to daddy, China doll. We here for it, you know. We definitely always here for it, you know. But look, let me get back to what I was saying. Oh, I think we had a new member. We got a new member. Somebody else came on down. Shansia, is that how you say your name? Thank you for becoming a new member, beautiful. Thanks, doll. Thank you. I appreciate it. You guys, let's get the lights up on the video. So let's get into it. I told y'all, I know what I said, because I know I said it because I was there when I said it. I told y'all, I say, this little girl, Tyler, they trying to make her an African Beyonce, because you got to understand, this is deeper than rap. These people, hear me out. The powers that be are trying to replace you, right? They realize after hundreds of years, they can't get rid of all of us. And hell, they also realize after hundreds of years, they need us. So what they are trying to do is take our identity and put it on someone else. This is why you get people who, when they have movies that play Black Americans, it's always a foreigner with a hard R. You see what I'm saying? The foreigners play the slaves. They play Martin Luther King. They play all of these people, okay? And the reason being is because they had paper genocide, and this is a form of paper genocide, but they're trying to literally put your identity on someone else, okay? That's what they're trying to do. Now, and this is another thing, they do it from different angles. This is what they do, because I'm about to show y'all the African Beyonce. They have literally taken our talents away from us. See, when the 808 in the studio, the beats made on the little computer thing came in, it was extremely convenient, just like all the stuff they give us. But it took us out of our creativity. We don't create music. We don't play instruments. Hell, most of us don't even write the music that we sing. Not only that, we are completely dependent on the system right now. As it pertains to mainstream music, we are completely dependent on said system after it gradually took everything away from us, right? It was a gradual thing. It didn't happen overnight. They didn't wake up one day and say, you can't play no more instruments. That's too obvious. And then it won't work. Then we'll rebel. And then we'll really get deep into instruments and really get into our bag, right? What they do is slowly but surely pick you apart, right? Slowly but surely pick you apart. Thank you, Bobby Rodriguez, for becoming a member. They slowly but surely pick you apart until by the time you realize it, it's over. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's over. Okay? That's what they do. That's how they roll. The enemy is a very conniving and cunning and mysterious, not really mysterious, but cunning person, right? And we all know who the enemy is. You don't have to put it in the chat. It's a large group of clears, and then there's a subgroup of those people. You know who I'm talking about. You ain't even got to put the name in the chat. Just put a 1 in the chat if you know who I'm talking about. But there's a subgroup of the clears that really run a lot of this stuff, right? And these people, under the guise of being something that they're not, are literally the ones who are extracting a lot of our things, okay? Nandy says, Tariq Nasheed said it, allegedly there are severely envious of all of the reported shine/attention FBA stars get. They feel like some of the shine should spread its rays to others. Listen, we can't help who we are. And we can't help what we've been blessed to be. See, that's why when I was just showing y'all, that video of what's that boy name? That man name, I'm sorry, Stevie Wonder. That's something that's in us. That's inside of us. They can't take that away. But what they can do is cover it up. You feel what I'm saying? And put it on and take the jacket off of us and put it on somebody else. But and this, listen, even in taking away our original creativity as it pertains to music, we go and create something else because we're creative people. That's just who we are. However, this is the thing. If we don't abandon these creations and let them have it, then, you know, it typically is used by people. Let me rephrase that. I'm not saying we should abandon. I think we should abandon hip hop, but neither here nor there, because I don't know if it could even be repaired at this point. But all these genres of music we create and all of the things that we've created, we've given to other people, like country music, rock and roll. And it's a slow, gradual process that happens, right? And it's with the help of our kind. It's with the help of acorns and other people who are what Tariq would call tethers. The people who look like us and play like us, but they aren't us. Okay, that's just how they do. Hey, Facebook user, I don't know your name. It said Facebook user on Acorn. I mean, on Facebook. But they need another group of people to take everything that we've created that makes them money, right? Because we getting too smart for our britches. We getting too big for our britches. So they need another class of people to take our things and put our jacket on them so that they can have more control over them. Typically the Africans. And let me say this. Hear me out. You see them damn Africans? They worse than, to be honest, if they had the ability to do what we've done in America as in history, and the talents and the extraordinary skills, they would have enslaved them way harder than they would have enslaved them, because they're easily influenced. And this is not all Africans, but I'm talking about the ones who, especially the ones who come over here with that BS. You know what I mean? But the thing is, they lack the it factor. And Africans are extremely, amazingly talented people. Let's be clear. But they lack the je ne sais quoi. You feel what I'm saying? That's what happens. And as it pertains to us as Black America, we so busy searching for convenience and trying to be one up on each other, or trying to fit into a system that literally was never created for us to fit in. We will stomp down our own people. That's why they get our people Jay-Z. That's why they get our people Diddy. That's why they get our people Dr. Dre. That's why all these gatekeepers in the community, they are placed there, and they pay them handsomely to keep you down. But back to the whole thing with them slowly but surely, gradually taking away our stuff. They're taking away our stuff. It's years and years worth of process and progress, to where now hip hop was one thing. And when hip hop first started, you had all facets of hip hop. People talked about struggle. People rapped about struggle. People rapped about gangs. People rapped about consciousness. People rapped about all types of stuff. But now, only thing you hear from the women is about their cooch, and the only thing you hear from the men's is about money and disrespecting women. That's all they got. And it's a slow, gradual process. That's literally all it is. And we're here now. So we got African Beyonce coming up, and I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. I done lost my train of thought like 4 times. So please forgive me. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Boo, that's why Prince will always be the GOAT. Played every instrument, wrote, produced, mixed, arranged all his music in his own studio. And this is the gag. Most of us naturally have the innate ability to play these things, to do these things. We do. It's just we've been gifted these things, and we just don't. We're too busy looking for convenience. We won't even, like I told you, simple stuff. We won't even get up off our ass and go to the grocery store. We'd rather order Uber Eats than to cook. We're lazy. Everything has been given to us, and we are participating in our own genocide. It's the harsh, ugly, rip the Band-Aid off truth. We are the biggest component of our own genocide, because everybody want to be something that they're not. So as it pertains to this, thank you, Talise. As it pertains to this artist stuff, they are literally trying to take our artistry away. Thank you, Bobby, for becoming a new member. Thank you. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. She says, what up, Boo and Acorns? Be safe and on pivot. Of course. Robin Thick, thank you for the, being a member for 3 months. Do you remember Save the Music in the late 90s? They were ending music programs in urban centers, VH1. I do not remember that. And probably because, unfortunately, I have a bias. I'm from New Orleans. They will never do that. Music is everywhere in New Orleans. Elementary, middle school, high school, college, on the corner, at the store, round the block, in the house. I didn't know about that, but it makes sense. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for the super sticker, Bobby. You guys get up in here. We about to get into it. But listen, we don't have an ability right now to do anything. We are completely dependent on the system because of convenience. And so we could flex on each other and say, I got better than you. But while we over here jacking and messing up ourselves, they done went got him an African Beyonce. And I called it. I said, they trying to make this girl an African Beyonce. Now, mind you, she's from South Africa. Nothing in what I'm about to show you is indicative of South Africa. Look at this girl. Not her outfit, not her hair, not her makeup, not her shoes, not her song, not her dancers, not the background, not the foreground, not the writer, not the composer, not the producer, not none of that. Not none of that. This is the next up. This is the next up. Tyler is fully African. She says she mixed. She'll octoroon or something like that. But this you looking at it. There you go. They about to listen. Beyonce days are numbers. I don't know if y'all know that, right? Do y'all know that Beyonce's days are it's not specific or personal to Beyonce. You know what it reminds me of? You guys remember, put a 1 in the chat if you were around in this era of time when Nicki came in and Lil Kim was still popping. Remember when Nicki came in and Nicki was like, dragging Kim and was just like, oh girl, boom, 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 boom. And it was something new. That's what we're going through now. So it's not personal. The same thing happened to Kim happened to Nicki. Same thing happened to Nicki. The same thing, and so on and so forth. It's a great reset. But the thing is, at least they were at one time, and from what I understand, hopefully, child, at least they were trying to keep it on the Americas. They done went all the way to Africa and got us an African. Now we got an African Beyonce, who's not talented. I don't care what y'all see. She can't sing. She can't dance. She just light-skinned and cute. And quiet as it's kept, the way that the agenda works, she probably got a relative who's kin to like a politician or something. You know what I mean? It's always connected. It's always connected. And I see all of the people in the comments, ooh, girl, you ate on this one. You ate. Niggas just don't even realize it. You giving away your whole shit. And these are the people who gonna turn around and look you in your face and turn their nose down on you and say, you just lazy. You just lazy. It ain't my fault that you ain't doing what you need to get off your ass. Don't blame me because I'm talented. She's not talented. She's not. She's not talented. There's not a piece of talent in her. She can't sing. She can't dance. She just light-skinned and cute. That's it. That's it. And we'll be quick to tell these Negroes who love to just go outside of themselves to find some sort of acceptance. I hate that about us. Quick to tell you Negroes, I'm not black. I'm South African. I'm colored. And you know what? She is. She's not lying. She's not lying. She is South African. She is colored. But This is going to be your new norm. They already been sliding it in, girl, under our nose. Nicki Minaj wasn't Black American, but at least she was of the Americas. Now they done gone far, girl. They went straight all the way to Africa. All the way to Africa. And because music diluted, people's Black Americans especially, our attention and our desire for good music has been diluted. So when she come on here saying, make me sweat, make me holler, all it takes is Portia big crazy looking ass to get on TikTok and do a dance. Is trending, and then all of a sudden we love us some Tyler. I hate social media. I hate it. I hate it. I hate people that follow trends on TikTok. I don't hate the people. I hate that people do it. I guess when you sit back and you look from a perspective outside of these social media sites, it looks so weird to me. One person do something on TikTok, everybody else doing it. And they go from one person say something. Oh, what's that little gay dude who said, very demure? I was so tired of hearing niggas say that. Very kind. Or I never even seen the original video. Very demure. And niggas all over America. Very demure. Very demure. What? My head was hurting from that shit. Somebody said, I thought Chloe was a Beyonce replacement. Chloe don't have the it factor. Extremely talented girl. Chloe just don't have it. She just don't. It's either in you or not. Talent alone don't make you the talent alone don't make you the next up. You gotta have it as well. Now that was back then. Now you don't have to have it. The machine give you who you supposed to be next, who's supposed to be up next, and they play them in your head over and over and over and over again. Psychological warfare. And by the time y'all ever heard a song and say, I don't like that song. And the next thing you know, you like it. I'll give you an example. Beyonce remixing Frankie Beverly and Maze Before I Let Go. I hated it. I hated everything about that song. The beat wasn't fire. The cadence she sung it on wasn't fire. It sounded forced. It was just the worst thing ever. I hated it. And I stood as long as I could. I went months. Do you hear me? Hating this song. And one day, I don't know if we was at a barbecue or something, but one day it played and just like that. I was like, oh, this fire. That song trash. That song trash. That song trash. Her on that bitch yodeling, you make me happy. Girl, shut up. Shut it up. Before I let. She don't even have the swag to do that song. Beyonce don't have the swag to do that song. You gotta have a different level of soul. Beyonce don't have no soul. Y'all know that, right? That's why she turned into that clear woman. I think she really a clear woman. Beyonce ain't got no soul. Y'all ever thought about that? Very talented, but she ain't got no soul. She don't. Think about it. Just think about it. Think about when you hear Beyonce sing versus when you hear Fantasia sing. Hell, I'll give you a better one. Mary J. Blige. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation. Now we here. Let's talk about it. We already here. Let's talk about it. Talent-wise, Mary J. Blige cannot sing. Let's get it all out there. Let's say the uncomfortable truth. Let's talk about it. We already here. Talent-wise, Mary J. Blige cannot sing. Period. Do you know why people like Mary J. Blige? Something in Mary J. that comes out of her mouth speaks to your what? Soul. You get it? Beyonce, talented is all get out, but ain't got a lick of soul. Ain't got a lick of soul. See, your soul singers, that was your Patti LaBelle's, your Aretha Franklin, your soul is different. Beyonce ain't got no soul. So that's why a Mary J. Blige song, when you hear it, feels. Listen to me, hear me out. Because see, I look at music differently. I love music. All music. I love it. I've been in love with music since the first day I opened my eyes. I don't know what music is my thing. I feel music when I listen to it. I don't just listen to it. I feel it. So this is why when Mary J. Blige come on and say, too strong for too long, and I can't be without you, baby. That when I hear that and I'm sitting in a car or I'm somewhere where the speakers are loud and I can hear all of the instruments, I feel. Tina Marie ain't got no soul. Don't do that. Very talented. Tina Marie ain't got no soul. But look, I feel it. I get the goosebumps. And I can't be without you, babe. Oh, and I'll be waiting up until you get home because I can't sleep. I'm getting the goosebumps now. I love to listen to me. Destiny Fulfilled was the best Destiny's Child album they ever put out. Let's start there first. Destiny Fulfilled is the hands down. You cannot to me. You cannot compare that album to nothing else Destiny's Child did. And they got hits for days. But I don't get the soul off of it. Quiet as it's kept from all three of them. But it's an amazing album. It's an amazing album. I know all them songs from beginning to end. Why do I feel so empty? I'm crying out for some stability. I don't get a feeling from it. But it's amazing music. Why is this important? Everybody don't have it. Some people do. That's why Mary J. Blige is extremely successful without the talent, because Mary J. has a soul. She has soul. She does. She has soul. If I don't pick up the phone like I used to. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Okay? Why is this important? The Tyler girl ain't got no soul. Even amongst us, as it pertains to artists, certain amounts of us have soul. Some don't. Even instrument players, all of this. But the fact of the matter is, your Tylers, that girl Coco Jones, somebody asked me in the chat one time what I got against Coco Jones. She can't sing. I don't know her personally, but she trash. I seen her on stage with SWV singing Rain. Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain. And she went to chime in and I said, I know you, girl, I wanted to kick her off the stage. She can't sing. She trash. She album cute. She album cute. Like I'm pretty sure she get in the stew and they do the mixing and the mastering. It's cute. I'm pretty sure. But she can't sing. The fact that she was even up there standing next to SWV made me mad. Who set this up? Who arranged this? Not with the great. Sometimes it's soft as a misty. Girl, when that girl chimed in on my soul, girl, I swear to God, I wish I was on stage and I could have clipped her. I wanted to clip her. I really want. Y'all remember clipping back in the day when you walk and somebody walk behind you and they slide their leg under your feet and you fall? I want the clipper. On my soul, I want the clipper. I wanted to walk up behind the stage from the bike and come up behind her and clip her mid-song. Mid note. I did. Trash. These new girls are trash. That's why R&B don't work no more. Because these new girls are trash. Danelle, thank you for the super chat. I'm Zai, and I know that Tyler is South African, and I know that Tyler is not all that. She ain't even the best South African gotta give. She's not even the best that South Africa can give. But they're gonna push her on us and put her in place of these people, out with the old and with the new. You feel me? You know how I go. You know how I go. But so we can move on. Listen, pay attention, you guys. Thank you for the super chat, Janelle. Listen, pay attention. Next time you hear music, pay attention. I'm giving y'all homework. This y'all homework for the day. And I ain't gave homework in so long on the morning Joce. But this y'all homework. Do me a favor. Go find a song today that you like that's been made in the last year or two. Go find a song and listen to it and really put earbuds in or something. I need you to hear it. And then go find an old school song that you like and come back and let me know what the difference is. Come back and let me know what the difference is. But Tyler about to be the next African Beyonce, and Black Americans, if y'all support that, then y'all new age fools, but I know we will because that's how we roll. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, and she's not even talented. At least they could have gave us one that know how to sing. You feel what I'm saying? Girl, just know this. There's a difference between talent and soul. There are a lot of talented people, but there's not a lot of them with soul. Okay? That's just the way it goes. Oh, Lord. Talise, thank you for the super chat. I failed already. Teacher don't like none. Huh? What you talking about? You failed? You in class? I'm going to tell y'all now. I don't know none of these new people. I see people in the chat talking about Tim's. I don't know who that is. I shut my ears off. Every Sunday, me and my old man go by his people house, and it's older people. And you know what we listen to? Since we in Georgia, they like that I call it juke joint music. You know, they like that juke joint music out here, and we listen to old school. Love has truly been good to me. Yes, girl. What we talking about? That's what we be listening to. Feel me. I want to feel the fire. That's what we listening to, girl. I mean, y'all. That's what we be listening to. I don't know. Yeah, Frankie. We. That's what we listen to. I don't. My ears don't work for new music, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Now let's get into the next topic, girl. Let's get it, girl. Gucci, girl. I gotta show y'all. So y'all remember this song? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, baby girl, go. Shorty got her ass on her. I'ma put my hands on her. I'ma spend a couple bands on. Y'all know Gucci. Y'all know Gucci. I'ma pop a rubber band on her. I'm trying to figure which chick I could see today. Picked up a young girl, look like Lisa Ray. Well, anyway, on the song, if you know it, there's this girl called Bre-Z. Now, Bre-Z is on this song. She got the second verse, and she be saying, wait, how her verse go? How her verse start off? I gave her a ticket to Gucci World. Go ahead. I'm in the club, niggas screaming, who the hell is that? It's the girl with that ace all on her back. That girl. I'm a fire red bone and a thong to match. I'm a real hard and I'm hard to catch. Bre-Z, pippin' ain't easy, nigga. You could leave me because I'm doing too much. But look, that was a fire song. That was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so she came out and she did an interview. Now, apparently she's been out. I never knew who she was because I don't think they ever did a video. And if they did, I never seen it. But she came out and did an interview. And in said interview, she was talking about Gucci. So basically what happened was she was with Gucci, wrote a lot of stuff, and never got compensated for the things that she wrote, right? So boom, she's going after what she's owed. And if she's owed, I think that we need to pay the lady, because that's how we roll. Pay people what they're owed. And she's going after, she's not really going after, but she's coming out being vocal about, hey, you know, I didn't get paid, or whatever the case may be. Well, long story short, hold on, because I gotta show y'all something. Long story short, so in this thing, y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist. Y'all know how I go. I've been a conspiracy theorist. Proud. A matter of fact, I need a shirt or a hat that say "Proud Conspiracy Theorist" because that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? But I keep telling y'all. You know what? The theme of this live is gonna be this, because I'm tired of saying stuff. Prophetess Vu be really giving y'all the tea, and y'all don't be wanting to hear it, and that's all right. But just know, every time I'm right, I'm coming back just like this.
I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas.
Every single time. I am not back. I'm not one of those girls who are shy about saying that I was right. No. I'm from a family when me and my brothers had to fight. I had to fight all my life. You go, okay? So when I'm right, I be wanting to come back and be like, I told you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's me. Sorry, not sorry, you know. But listen. So in the interview, she starts talking about she dated. And there's a video going around YouTube, I don't want to play it here, where he punched a girl in the face, like square off in the face at a show. Right? So that went viral, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I found it now. So anyways, she goes into detail about her and his relationship and how they were together. And she even talked about how they both had mental health issues, bipolar and schizophrenia. So yes, old Gucci, remember old Gucci making all them hits? The nigga was a schizo and bipolar. And I'm not even saying this to be funny, because my nephew diagnosed with schizophrenia. But the nigga was crazy. So much so, she said whenever he would go to jail, they would just give him the phone, and they would put him in the middle part, and they would just give him a phone and let him have his way. But she also goes on to say, last time she seen him was in 2010, I think she said, somewhere. And I'm about to let her say it. But she said when she seen him, she saw him. She said, but that's not Gucci. She said, I know Gucci. She said, I looked in that man's eyes. That's not Gucci. And she kind of said it like plainly, like she was like, I don't know if it's a clone or something, but that's not Gucci. Now we about to get into it. But I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, these people walking amongst us and y'all don't even want to hear it. I keep telling y'all niggas, these people is walking amongst us. See, what they do is they get it in the doggone, media, the social media, and they have people, bots, to come around and tell y'all it's a conspiracy theory, and most people just leave it at that. Y'all better open y'all eyes. They ain't supposed to just be hazel. Okay? I got that from the movie Friday. But you get what I'm saying? Open y'all eyes. They ain't supposed to just be hazel. Now watch this girl, and this girl don't have nothing to prove. She probably ain't got a huge following, so you know. Now that's old pictures of her and Gooch. You see them? So this is verified. Okay. Now let's get into it.
The comments on the bottle alert, I saw that too. I saw that she was trying to come to Gucci defense, saying, she was saying something about he out. You know, like come see his defense, basically saying they he always strained them out and they always been good. They ain't never experienced that. It wasn't never no bad business. And they would tear her ass up in the comments. Cause girl, you don't even know the real Gucci. Y'all think y'all know the real Gucci. Y'all don't know the real Gucci. That nigga was parading around out here. That ain't the real Gucci, man. That's not him.
Let me repeat that for the people in the bike. Now she know him before that bullshit story that got y'all with Keisha Kayor telling y'all that she around here turning $1 million into 10. I don't believe that shit. She look what Cat Williams say. Don't they give him the weird looking light skinned wife? Let's talk about it. But we gonna leave that there. Let's put a button on that. I'm gonna let her say it one more time. Cause listen, nothing about this makes sense.
He was saying something about he out. You know, like come see his defense, basically saying they he always strained them out, and they always been good. They ain't never experienced that. It wasn't never no bad business. And they would tear her ass up in the comments, cause girl, you don't even know the real Gucci. Y'all think y'all know the real Gucci? Y'all don't know the real Gucci. That nigga was parading around out here. That ain't the real Gucci, man. That's not him. I don't know where the fuck Gucci is, honestly. Like, last time I seen Gucci was at Patchwork Studio in 2010. Cold Blooded was there. Was Mojo there? Yeah, I think Mojo, Cold Blooded. Like, that's the last time I saw Gucci in the flesh, but even that was just his flesh. Gucci was nowhere to be found. I looked dead in that nigga eyes. That nigga was not in there. So it's some weird shit going on out here. Like, I don't know if the clone shit, I don't put it past like nobody. I'm sure they got the technology to do that. But that's not the real Gucci. That's not the real Gucci. Gucci probably dead. I think they killed him in prison because they was calling me like every time Gucci locked up, like all his nurses, because every time Gucci get locked up, they put him on the mental floor, because we both got bipolar and schizophrenic and shit. So anytime any one of us get locked up, they don't put us in the general population. They take us to the mental floor. And when they take him on the mental floor, like all the nurses and shit be giving him the phone. They just let him have his way. So I used to talk to Gucci when he was locked. All the times he got locked up, I was talking to him. And all the times he was in the hospital, I was talking to him, because the nurses and shit was letting him talk on the phone. He was having his way on the mental floor. That's why I'm saying, like, Gucci is mental too. I don't know if he still take medication or he just went the herbal route. I don't know if he went and saw Dr. Sabi and got some herbs and did a cleanse. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I still have to take medication every day. And that's part of the reason why I got all this weight on me. They done put me on so much drugs and medication and like had me zombied out and shit. Like, it's hard to keep the weight off because I'm steady consuming hormones and steroids and all this shit I got to take to stay sane and keep my sanity. Like, all this shit rubbed off on me. Like, y'all do not know the real Gucci, bro. Y'all don't know that, man. Y'all coming to the fence.
Listen to me and listen to me good. A human being knows another human being. Do y'all recall when that lady was on the plane talking about that motherfucker right there is not real? Remember that? And people laughed it off, and people was like, oh, boom, 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 boom. And us crazy conspiracy theorists, remember we were over there saying it probably was a clone or AI or something over there. Remember we were saying that? Remember that? Most people just cut us off because, we conspiracy theorists, nevertheless. That lady, I understand jail changes you. I understand everything that these people is saying. That lady literally said, I looked into his eyes. She said, y'all do not know the real Gucci. I looked into his eyes. That is not the real Gucci. I don't know who that is. If you are an American and you live in this society in America, right? And you are naive to not believe that the technology that the powers that be have supersedes your even wildest imagination, then you are the walking dead. It's like putting blindfolds on and just walking around with your hands out trying to see where you're going. If you do, take the clones off the table. If you do not believe that the powers that be have technology that will supersede your wildest imaginations, you are literally a part of the walking dead. The stuff that they show you, you already years behind. That's the shit they done already played with years, way before you even know it. They put it in the movies. Remember in they clone Tyrone? They had them clones coming out. Remember that? In the movie, they cloned Tyrone. All they had to do was download the memory to the clone. Hello? Is anybody home? Hello? They download the memory to the clone, and they got all our data and stuff through the cell phones. Come on, man. What we talking about? Y'all got Alexa and what's the other lady for the iPhone people? Don't y'all got that lady listening and taking all of your intel and information? Come on. It's hard to explain because I already know somebody gonna be like, she crazy, and it's bothering me, but it shouldn't. If you believe that these people don't have the technology that they've had for all these years, and if you don't believe that these people have technologies that supersedes your wildest imagination, you are literally a cast in the show The Walking Dead. Literally. Like, and it's frustrating because it's almost like you trying to warn your people and they still looking at you like you crazy. Because I don't want to see nothing happen bad to my people. You know what I mean? I love y'all. I love all my people. I do. I absolutely love my people. And I think that's what it is. I worry too much. That motherfucker right there is not real. Hell, Roseanne Barr was talking about, was it her? Yeah, I think it was her when she was talking to Monique. And she was talking about how she ran into a clone. These people, these things, because they're not people, are walking amongst us. When this lady Bre-Z said, hey, I looked into his eyes, that is not the real Gucci. It bothers my soul when I hear people try to say that this girl don't know what she do. Oh, well, maybe it's this, or maybe it's, don't gaslight that lady. Don't gaslight that lady. She saw what she saw. She know what she know. Just like you know your ex and you know him, if you see in a year or two or 2 years or 10 years, you know who he is. Don't gaslight that lady. She saw what she saw. Now, just because naivety is a place of comfort and people like to live there, I'm fine with that. But don't gaslight that lady. She know what she saw. That nigga right there ain't even real. Let's talk about it. The music Gucci made prior to prison, and I know prison changes people, but the music Gucci made prior to prison, if you compare that to what he made after prison, it's no comparison. The only one song I can recall that he made after prison was the one he did with Nicki. And he did not slide on that record like he used to slide. What's the one? I wanna make love. He didn't even, Nicki slid on the record. He did not slide on that record at all. And anybody who know Gucci, who's a fan of Gucci or who's heard his music or a fan of his music, that nigga slides on the song. He slides like niggas skating. What we talking about? He did not slide on that song. If Nicki wasn't on that second verse, it would have been trash. Period. If Nicki wasn't a feature on that song, we would have never heard it. That being said, I just want to show y'all what the lady Bre-Z said. And please, just you even if you don't want to accept it, we got to understand that we living in a new age. This ain't the 40s and the 50s and the 60s. See, that's the thing. A lot of us still thinking the time that we had in the 40s and 50s and 60s is still what's going on today. There's a lot of evil happening behind your scenes and underground too. People live underground. So don't be naive. And this is how you keep your head on a swivel. Even if you don't want to acknowledge it. This is how you keep your head on a swivel. Because I'm telling you, they're going to ease it on us. And the next thing you know, you're going to be down at the Walmart or down at the Kroger or the Winn-Dixie or whatever grocery store. I'm a broke bitch. So maybe you go to Publix. But you're going to be down at the Publix and you're going to be next to somebody or somebody going to be taking your order or not taking your order, ringing your stuff up, and it's going to be a clone. Let's move on. I just want to share that with you guys. Get the likes up on the video, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Matter of fact, hold on. I want to show y'all one thing. I want to show y'all one thing before we move on. I'm about to bust y'all head wide open. Hold on. To the white meat. I'm about to bust y'all head to the white meat right quick. Hold on. Stand by. Stand by. Get the likes up on the video because I'm tired of telling y'all what's up. I'm tired of telling y'all what's up. Get the likes up on the video. I am not to be played with. The ancestors speaking through me, trying to warn you niggas.
Effective immediately, no federal agency may support, fund.
Hold on.
Administration believes that there are loopholes that could allow the cloning of human beings if the technology were developed. Therefore, today I am issuing a directive that bans the use of any federal funds for any cloning of human beings. Effective immediately, no federal agency may support, fund, or undertake such activity. Of course, a great deal of research and activity in this area is supported by private funds. That is why I am urging the entire scientific and medical community, every foundation, every university, every industry that supports work in this area, to heed the federal government's example. I'm asking for a voluntary moratorium on the cloning of human beings until our Bioethics Advisory Commission and our entire nation have had a real chance to understand and debate the profound ethical implications of the latest advances. As we gain a fuller understanding of this technology, we must proceed not just with caution, but also with a conscience. By insisting that not a single taxpayer dollar supports human cloning, and by urging a moratorium on all private research in this area, we can ensure that as we move forward on this issue, we weigh the concerns of faith and family and philosophy and values, not merely of science alone. Thank you very much.
And that was in the 90s. Now, that was in the 90s when he was president. So, let's move on. If y'all don't believe the clear man, then I don't know what to tell y'all. Let's move on. There's going to be a lot of people getting caught with their pants down, and I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you now. I don't want to hear it. That was in the 90s. They were calling for people to stop funding cloning in the 90s. In the 90s. We weren't thinking nothing about no damn clone. Girl. Talise, thank you for the super chat. You said homework was listen to new music. I don't like none of it, so I fail. Oh, my bad, Talise. Thank you, Fat. Make it happen, Monty. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you, beautiful. Dimple Pop, thank you for the super chat. Netflix keeps pushing these alien movies / documentaries too. Honestly, they are telling us, but we don't believe it because it sounds far-fetched. Also, yeah, and it's a Jedi mind trick, like I was telling y'all yesterday. Not only do it sound far-fetched, it sounds far-fetched because we're being told it's far-fetched. The media runs our minds. And if the media say it ain't, then it don't. If the media say it is, then when the media say it's like red light, green light. When the media say red light, everybody stop. And when the media say green light, everybody go. Unfortunately, that's the mental slaves that we become. Unfortunately. Thank you, Dimple Pop. A Mary Indian meat. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, boo, I agree. I love my people too, but some of us lost in the sauce. Sad to say, it's a wrap for them. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, and I struggle with that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna have to come to grips with, it just being what it is. Thank you, Ameri Indian. Thank you so much. Almond Brown, thank you for the super chat. Boo, when you get a chance, research Vril, what she was explaining, so like that C could be what happened with him. Vril. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't know what's going on with that, but I definitely will check it out. Thank y'all so much. Now I want to take an intermission. I didn't even put this on the chat. I mean on the docket, but we going here. Remember I was telling y'all about DDG yesterday. Haley came out and said talking about she got PTSD and things of that nature. I told y'all character will always tell me who and what a person is. DDG came out in defense of her, even though people were defending him, telling her she was doing too much by coming to social media. Character tells me everything I need to know about a person, not the popularity of them, right? So let's get into what DDG had to say about people dragging the mother of his child. Hold on, check it out.
Thing I don't like when people do, I don't like when people hate on Hallie. I don't care if people think she wrong or not, or if I think she wrong or right. She could be going through something mentally after having a kid that I can't understand as a man. So when situations like this happen, I try to handle it with as much grace as possible, because Halo needs her. I need her. We need each other to create a childhood that's safe and fun and memorable for him. And Halo is the biggest blessing in my life. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't remember what life was like before Halo. And I wouldn't have him if it wasn't for Hallie. And for that reason alone, like, I got unconditional love and respect for her that nobody can really change. And y'all got to understand, we going through a very different transition right now. We only been parents for 10 months. Now we going through like a little breakup, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to understand we going through something, that's a little, it's hard for us. So when little stuff like this happen, it's really nothing. People go through this type of stuff all the time. I just don't appreciate when people try to put me against her, or it's like me versus her and all of this, and she's wrong and he's right, blah, blah, blah. Like, y'all can hate on me for as long as y'all want, but leave Hallie alone, man.
All right. The bigger part of DDG's message is what went over most people's head. Him coming to her defense is one thing, and I commend him for that, because for the mother of his kids, he should come to her defense, even if it's in defense of him. The part that I caught was the consideration this man has for her mental health, dealing with postpartum. Not only that, it was also the concern for the environment in which he wants to raise his son. Having a healthy, loving, safe environment, because he understands, regardless to me and her being together, I want my child to have the best upbringing possible. See, he puts the child first before all of this. He puts her before him, and he puts the child before both of them. I want my child to grow up in a loving, caring environment. And I understand that if you and I are at odds, then we won't be able to provide that environment for our child. That's way bigger than him defending her. The mindset is what matters, and when it pertains to him defending her. Most bitches don't have no man that talk about them like that. I'm going to put my own self out there. My ex ain't think like that. My ex-husband didn't think like that about me and my child. My daddy thought like that about my mama. But my ex-husband he didn't have that mentality as it pertains to making sure the safety of his child and the mental health. He didn't have that. Most of us don't have that. That's why when we see it, we either overlook it or we sit up there and say stuff like, oh, but didn't you cheat on her? Let me tell you something, black women, because this is, I got to say this. And I hate feeling like I have to talk to black women, but I got to say this because we need to heal. His relationship with you has no bearing on the relationship with his child. Him cheating on you does not have to coincide with his fatherhood to his children. Get out your feelings, bitch. Let this man father his child. I seen it all in the comments, but didn't wait, hold on. He want to sit up there and talk about defending her, but didn't he cheat on her? What does him cheating on her have to do being a productive father to his child? Girl, I swear to God. And then on the same side, we'll turn around and say something weird like, we ain't got no black fathers. That's how hypocritical, contradictory, and weird we've become. We want black fathers until we get them. I understand the value of having a father. We need fathers in our neighborhood, in our communities. We do. That's why the shit's so fucked up now. All the so-called fathers want to be young like the churn. All the so-called mothers want to go out to the clubs with their daughters. That's why the children of the corn we got right now fucking up the way they is. Who cares if he cheated on her? He's understanding that I need to have a good relationship with her for two reasons. Number one, I care about you. I don't want you to go through mental illness or mental health issues because you just had my child. If you're not right, it's going to literally affect my child. So I want to create a safe environment for you so that you can properly mother my son. Not only that, I care so much about my child. I want to provide an environment where he don't see us at odds, back and forth with each other, fighting, kicking, screaming. I know that's the norm for us. He don't want that. He want his child to have a beautiful childhood, wonderful upbringing, and be able to look back and say, damn, my mom and daddy did that. Now, we're not perfect. We know things gonna happen. But the fact that he even thinks like that tells me, can't nobody tell me nothing negative about this boy no more, period. And anybody who have negative things to say about this boy moving forward, you're projecting. You're projecting. You don't even want to see the good in this boy because your life is in shambles. You don't want to see the good in this boy because your life is in shambles. You're projecting. Let that man parent and father his child and provide a safe environment for the woman. Ain't that what y'all be hiding and screaming about online anyway? Isn't that what y'all be screaming about? Black men don't want to give us all the hate groups, all of the women who go on these hate groups and participate. They don't give us a safe environment. They don't give us this. Well, you got one and it's still a problem. Some of you bitches deserve where you at, period. Now, I don't even want to go there. Let's move on because I'm going to go there later. But I'm thinking about the children. It's bigger than the woman. It's bigger than the man. We got to create a whole new generation because the ones we got here, jacked. We got to start breeding a whole new group of black people. We do. Because the ones we got here, I ain't going to hold you. I want to say the millennials were the last good group. The millennials was the last good group, and I might be biased, but the millennials was the last good group. The ones in between, throw them all away. We have to breed a whole new group of black people if we are to survive. Because the ones we got here, girl, if we got to depend on the ones we got now, we won't survive. So we literally got to start breeding a whole new group of kids. And in order for that to happen, we have to have a collective environment to do so. Okay? So let's stop tearing down men who are trying. Tear down the ones who ain't shit. I'm here for you. I'll get in on it with you. Tear down the men who ain't shit. But the ones who trying, let's stop tearing down them brothers like that. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Now let's move on. Get the likes up on the video if you have not already. Get the likes up on the video if you have not already. 7, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Didn't the government make a deal with those aliens to get their technology in return of humans being abducted? I heard about that. I think Yeah, I heard about that. But you know, they do have contact with extraterrestrials and things of that nature. And you know, alien just mean foreign. So who knows? It might be the ones down there in Antarctica that you can't go fly over. Y'all remember that? If you know, you know. They might be the people down there in Antarctica. Who knows? If they are even really people. Because you can't even fly your plane over Antarctica. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why the Grand Canyon is blocked off. I ain't even going there. We're going to go too far. Thank you, Seven, for being a member for 6 months. And thank you for the super chat. I literally had to tell my mom off at 5 years old, don't talk about my dad. That's another thing we got to stop. Dragging them niggas in front of them churn. Them churn don't feel like you feel about their daddy. You hate him. The child don't hate him, bitch. You want to drag over football head, bitch. That child don't think that his daddy got a football head. You do. Girl, stop doing it. That ain't right. Stop. Thank you, Anais. You're absolutely right. Listen. Let's move on. Let's get New York up here. Shout out to New York. New York. Wait, are we going there yet? Oh, Uncle Luke. No, well, let's get New York up here. No, let's do the Letitia James lady or whatever she is. Now, she's the attorney general, they say. I've never heard of her. But apparently, she's been highly disrespectful and acting a nigga. And some white boy came online to say he's going to get her fat ass up out of there. And look at the black people. Black people, y'all, black women, stay out. That's what they wanted. They wanted to vote for Trump. It's beginning. Everything ain't about race. Maybe she's just a horrible fucking person. But here we go. Let's get into it, girl. So the lady Letitia, what's her name? Letitia James? Is that her name? She's an attorney general. And apparently she's been acting a nigga. Okay. And within acting a nigga, I guess the people heard about it. And they say they're going to get up out of there if she keep acting this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get into some of this Letitia. Where's this lady from? Who is from her? Who from where she from? Give me the backstory. Because just because she black, we ain't just going to uphold her. Is she a good person or is she a bitch? You know what I mean? Is she giving Jasmine Crockett tea? Y'all know y'all love some Jasmine. I don't like her. But anyway, you know, who is this woman? I ain't never heard of her. The name sound familiar, but I ain't never heard of her till today. Hold on, let's get her up here. Girl, that white man said, we're going to get your fat ass up out of there. I said, no, he didn't.
Get up your ass and vote.
Will you sue? And what would you say to people who say, oh, I'm not going to bother to register to vote because my voice doesn't make a difference, or I'm just one person?
I say one name, Donald Trump. That should motivate you. Get up your ass and vote.
Will you sue him for us?
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the ass. He's going to know my name personally.
I love it. He probably does already.
This illegitimate president who sits in the White House. That president, because he's not my president, he's an illegitimate president. His days are numbered. We've got to get ready to mobilize, and we've got to get ready to agitate and irritate until victory is won, but more importantly, until Trump is defeated. As the next Attorney General, I see the law as a sword and as a shield to protect those who are vulnerable, because no one is above the law, including this illegitimate president. And so, I look forward to going into the office of Attorney General today, suing him, defending your rights, and then going home.
And at the eye of the storm is Donald Trump, ripping families apart, threatening women's most basic rights, and running for Attorney General because I will never be afraid to challenge this illegitimate president. He should be charged with obstructing justice. I believe that the president of these United States can be indicted for criminal offenses. It's important that everyone understand that the days of Donald Trump are coming to an end.
Will you sue him for us?
Oh, we're going to definitely sue him. We're going to be a real pain in the ass. He's going to know my name personally.
I love it. He probably does already.
Oh, this giving Fannie Willis tease. Oh, so that's what it was. She was dragging the president. Okay. Then this was her speech when he won, girl. Hold on. Oh, hold on now.
We're ready to respond to any attempt to roll back our rights. So here we are. We've studied their platforms. We've identified certain possibilities, fact patterns. We've created contingency plans. So no matter what the next administration throws at us, we're ready. We're ready to respond to their attacks.
So it seems, girl, wait, did my thing? Hold on, y'all. My mouse froze. So it seems, what it seems to be, my bad, y'all. Did it go out?
To respond to any attempts to cut or eliminate any funding to the great state of New York as the governor.
All right. So this the governor. Is she the governor? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She the governor. Okay, got it. This is giving Fannie Willis tease. Let me tell you why. And black women, y'all have become pawns. I keep telling y'all, let them clears fight their own battles. But just like a Negro who want to be in rubbing shoulders with the right people, y'all go to doing them people dirty work. They got so many people they could use to attack Trump, just like Fannie. Now they done got this lady to come up here, and they are going to tear you down to the ground. They're going to tear you down to the ground. See, listen, I don't understand how the logic doesn't work here. I don't understand you cannot pay me a clear person can't come to me and tell me fight another clear person. Never happened. Never. It's just never going. No, you clear, they clear, fight it out. I'm going to watch and tell y'all who won. Hell no. Like, these women, Fannie and her, have been literally trying to drag this man down to the ground. She's not the governor. They say governor and AG. Okay, so she the AG, the attorney general. My bad. But these ladies, her and Fannie Willis, have been used as pawns, and them clear people gonna sit back and watch you get dragged down to the ground after they ask you to go attack the man. Let them people fight their own battles. You are not going to win or against them people. Why are you jumping into some stuff that don't have nothing to do with you? You already know shit about to get real uncomfortable for this lady. You know that, right? Shit's about to get extremely uncomfortable with this lady. Because she decided to take the bait. They probably paid her good. She decided to take the bait and go after this man. Girl, it's about to get real bad for you, Fefe. I hope you ready. Girl, you about to hate going to work every day. I'm telling you. And y'all already know how Trump is. He a petty Pisa. He a petty LaBelle. You already know it's about to go down. It's going to end bad for her. It's going to end bad for her. Because it's not that even she opposing him and saying certain things. This is the problem. And I see this on the left a lot. The left gives the what do you say? The message to the people that the right is just horrible people. They threaten people. And that's the left. Everything that the left says about the right is literally what the left does. Oh, I'm going to take him I'm going to sue him. I'm going to take him down. You're threatening this man. You like dry threatening the man, but God forbid it happens on the other side. Girl, black people need to mind their business when it comes to these people. And y'all, and listen, it done got so bad, the left blacks will threaten the blacks that don't agree with them. But then turn around and say they're trying to take away our rights. Girl, you taking away ours. Girl, let's get into what the Attorney General had. I mean, what that clear man had to say after Trump won. Because baby, he was on her arse. Do you hear me? He was on her arse. And this is what they're gonna do, because the left like the gaslight. Then when they start fucking with her and getting her back, they're gonna say, see, it's racism. It's racism. See, that's what they're trying to do. They're just being racist, and this is all under Trump. That's what they're gonna do. I know. I've seen it happen so many times. It's literally happening now. It's literally happening now. And I hate that for us. I literally hate that for us. I want to go get what the man had said, girl, because I was flabbergasted when I saw this. I said, oh my God. I was like, this man said he gonna get a fat ass up out of there. And you know what? He have a right to say it, because you've been dragging the man down. Girl, let them clear people handle their own business, girl. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Let them clears clear. You mind your business. That's what you do. You mind your business. Let them clears do what they clear. Let them do their clear jobs and clear this and clear that. You mind your Negro business. So, I wanted to say I saw it because you know the neighborhood talk and all that. They be posting it to get people all riled up in the comments, and y'all and black people, y'all be letting them bots get y'all riled up, and I'll never understand it. It'd be a bunch of bots in the comments saying stuff, and people just go crazy and agree. Like they literally, it's not even real people. When you go to the profile of these people who are having thousands and thousands of likes on the comments, girl, they ain't even real people. Them bots, paid bots, troll forms. And I be sitting here saying they don't even realize they getting gaslit by bots. They ain't even real people. Some of them are, but for the most part, they're not. Let's get into it. This is what the clear man had to say.
Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General, I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time. And we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights. And I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people on the show, Mike, this isn't the same Trump administration. Stop messing around. Don't rig elections. Don't illegally vote. Don't try the funny business, because we know the team this time and they are not effing around.
Let me just say this to Big Tish James.
He called her Big Tish. He must be around black people. Why he roast her like that? Big Tish? Oh yeah, he must be around niggas. Niggas must be around here telling him how to roast. How he know to say that? He said he gonna get a fat ass up out of here. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, you gotta tread light when you speak about the president of the United States. Anything can be taken as a threat. Anything. So you got to tread real light when you speak about the president of the United of the States. Okay. First of all. Second of all, this lady has made it her business, and I'm pretty sure she's being pulled strings are being pulled behind the scenes. But she has been making her business to threaten to sue the man, and we got contingency plans and da. And now that them people in power, remember, President, House, and Senate. Now that them people in power, he can boldly get on here and say, I'm going to put your big ass in prison. Keep fucking around. And to be completely honest, she started it. So them people have a right to say how they say what they want. They do. You don't get to fuck with me and tell me how to respond to you. No, that don't go like that. Let's really be clear. This is why black people need to stay out of clear people's business. Let them people fight it out amongst themselves. Y'all Negroes still running around here hollering Well, January 6th, that don't have nothing to do with your black ass. Do you hear me? I got my popcorn and I was on Twitter. When I waited till CNN called it, and I put it on my 75-inch TV, and I sat in my living room, my big ass in my living room. You feel me? Ate my popcorn and watched the show. I did not for the life of me understand why these Negroes was around here freaking out. That don't have nothing to do with you. Let them clears go burn that bitch down if that's what they're trying to do. You mind your business and keep your head on the swivel. And to this day, January 6th, that ain't got nothing to do with us. They ain't coming out of the hood and tear our shit down. They ain't tell us nothing. Them people went and fought, them clears went and battled the clears. Why we involve ourselves and stress ourselves about things that don't have nothing to do with us, I will never understand. We got way bigger fish to fry and way more things to be talking about and dealing with. But Negroes is running around here acting a fool behind what Clear's doing to Clears. Girl, go lay down, Negro. You got so much work you need to be doing in your community. Go lay down. Go find something productive to do in your community. You sit back, you watch, keep your head on the swivel, ears open to the streets, just in case you got to get on the defense. You feel me? And just you work on us. We got work on us to do. Do not allow these people to buck y'all up to go get your head cut off. Because according to this man, I'm gonna let him run it back. According to this man, Big Tish, girl, you in danger, girl.
Elections, don't illegally vote. Don't try the funny business, because we know the team this time and they are not effing around.
Let me just say this to Big Tish James, the New York Attorney General. I dare you to try to continue your lawfare against President Trump in his second term, because listen here, sweetheart, we're not messing around this time, and we will put your fat ass in prison for conspiracy against rights. And I promise you that. So think long and hard before you want to violate President Trump's constitutional rights or any other American's constitutional rights. It's not going to happen again.
We've been warning people on the show, Mike.
And he said what he said. Big Tish, bitch, if I was you, listen to me and listen to me good. Big Tish, if I was you, bitch, I would be somewhere sitting down and eating my food. I would literally be somewhere sitting down and eating my food. That man looked highly upset. If he wasn't so pale, he probably would turn a color. You hear what I'm saying? If that Clear wasn't so pale, he probably be turning orange right now. Big Tish, if I was you, go sit your big ass down, bitch. Let them people fight that stuff out amongst themselves. Them people waiting on you to cough, bitch. If you cough, Big Tish, they on your back. Do you hear me? If you cough, bitch, them hoes gonna be between your legs. Girl, go lay down, Big Tish. Big Tish, do not with them people. I tell your people, whoever paying you, you quit. You don't want to do it no more. I'm not with Donald Trump no more. He here. It is what it is. I'm trying to live my life. I just want to live. I don't want no smoke. That's what I be going telling people who paying me to do this. Look, I don't want no smoke with these people. I done did what I did. Y'all told me to do it. Up to the election, girl. We at the election. I quit. I quit. Big Tish, them people on your big ass, bitch. You better go sit your ugly ass down. Big Tish, I'm telling you, girl, them people they trying to take your head off the shoulders. And if I was you, Big Tish, I go sit my big ass down. I'm just telling you now. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just saying for me in my house, as for me in my household, I will go sit my big ass down. Now, play with them people and see what happened after that. We moving on. We are moving on, because I'm not about to play with them people. Them people said what they said. The way he leaned in that camera and said, Big Tish, try me, girl. You ain't got to tell me twice. Girl, I don't need to touch that stove to see if it's hot. Girl, it's burning. Go sit your big ass down. You know what I'm saying? Girl, let them people do what them people gonna do. Shouldn't have got up in there anyway. Shouldn't have got up in that business with that bullshit anyway. Let them Clears fight it amongst themselves. And that's to all you Negroes running around here too. Let the Clears clear. You as black, You got a lot of work in your community to do. We got things we need to be doing. It's almost like looking over to somebody's fence to look in their yard when your yard is in a disarray. We need to start cleaning up our backyard. Let them people do what they got to do. Now, that was some negative news for New York. Well, really, it seems like the New Yorkers don't like her neither. Quiet as it's kept. Y'all like her in New York? Who in New York? Y'all like her? Put a one in the chat if you're from New York and y'all like her. Because I don't know. It don't look like she's the most, appealing girl. It don't look like everybody is on her. Talise, thank you for the super chat. Letitia James let them clear Democrats gas her up. They say y'all don't see. There you go. Gas her up to go after Trump for some BS, so she would take the fall, her fault. And that's what they've been doing to all of the black people in power. Y'all notice that? They did the same thing to Fannie. They did, and speaking of Fannie, you niggas down in Fulton County elected this whole back end. Y'all get everything y'all deserve. Do you hear me? You Negroes in Fulton County elected Fannie big ass back in after she was over there sleeping with that man and taking that man on vacations with your taxes. Girl, y'all get with it. Fulton County, y'all get exactly what y'all deserve. I need to call that boy from Facebook from yesterday and see if he could drag Fulton County. Y'all get exactly what y'all deserve. That hoe was taking her nigga on vacation with your money, and you hoes went and put her back in? Girl, don't come over here crying when her and her nigga on Instagram toasting the champagne. You feel me? You know how I go. You know how them hoes do. This how it's gonna go. People do. They're gonna take a selfie on the on the plane. You know how I go. And they're gonna be, smooshed up on the plane on the selfie. Then when they get there, they're gonna post their TikTok, their dinner. They're gonna do a boomerang dinner as they toast their glasses. Mm-hmm. Then she gonna do one with her one on the beach where she laid out in the sun, and they just gonna show her feet and his feet. And it's gonna be on your dime. Don't you come your ugly ass around here hollering and screaming when the taxes go up and she's in Hawaii. Go lay your ugly ass down. You see what I'm saying? Black people love, we just a glutton for punishment at this point. Let that lady take her nigga on vacation with your money. Thank God I don't live in Fulton County. Okay? Because Fannie big ass could never, girl, please. Bitch, please. I'm over here trying to figure out how I'ma eat. And Fannie big ass is over there on vacation with her nigga. With my money. Girl, let's get into it. I'm not about to play with these people. Feeling free, thank you for the super chat. Dolly the sheep was cloned in the 90s. I remember that, and lived long. Other animals have been cloned. Science is not in our way for human clones. It's ethics and the hard conversations of the origins of life. Science is not in our way for human clones. I don't understand that part. It's ethics and the hard conversations of the origins of life. I'm not quite sure if I understand that last part, but thank you for the super chat. But I do remember about the sheep. Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat. Voucher prosecuted Trump in the Stormy Daniels case. Oh, yeah. And you know what's crazy about the Stormy Daniels case, y'all? Let me just say it. Let's just talk in nigga language. Let me talk in nigga. Because I realized with us, sometimes we gotta just say it, regular, straight up. The whole thing about the Stormy Daniels thing, do y'all know he was just fucking on this woman and giving her money? That's it. Like, you know how you got the nigga you with? No, I'm sorry, because they don't ever really be the nigga you with. You know that nigga you be texting every now and again? Y'all get together every now and again, or when you need something, you could call him and he could he'll give you a little couple of dollars if you short on a light bill, things. That's what that was. That's what that was. She was a porn star. He said, girl, I'll pay you. Come give me some sloppy toppy. And she said, all right, girl. And she went over there and got her money and got her coin. Doing the same thing we do down here at this level. It's just they rich and he in politics. Yeah, I'm in a bind, Nate. Yeah, the same thing applies. I'm in a bind, Nate. That's all it was. Y'all was cute. It was cute when Jada Pinkett ugly ass said it. But when that lady said, called Trump and said she in a bind, now it's a problem. Y'all is out of pocket, Black America. Y'all is out of pocket. Jada Pinkett character could be in a bind with Nate and get in the car and go ride off with Nate. But Stormy Daniels can't get in the car and ride off. Girl, go lay down, Black America. Go lay down. But that's literally all that was. But the media sensationalized it and made it seem like, oh, he was doing something, illegal or something like. It wasn't like that. Out of the Matrix, thank you for the super chat. They received money from the Clintons to go after Trump. Made them the face of legal warfare. Now them clear boys going after them. Oh, yeah. Listen, all of them people who want to go and play these people game and get their little coins and things of that nature, yeah. Now it's your time. Now it's your turn. And I don't want to hear no black people sitting up here hollering, oh, it's racism. It's all racism under Trump. No. They set this up like that just to keep you divided. They set it up like that. They put these black people in positions of power and use them as pawns against the other one. And now that the tides are turning and the tables turn, we can't cry racism, because if that was the case, it was racism when they started attacking him. Okay. Thank you, Out of the Matrix. Thank you, St. Hudson. Cosplaying as women without rights. There's women in other countries circumcised by force, prohibiting from driving, forced to cover their heads, or walking in public without a male family member today. We have it easy. Mind your own business. Exactly. And I feel sorry for them people, but I'm still gonna go to sleep and eat good tonight. I can't be worried about them people. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to that lady, to the people, but I'm this gonna sound harsh. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying you're saying it, because I know that's not what you're saying, but I just gotta say that part. I don't care. And y'all don't care neither, so don't try to drag me, because y'all don't care. If y'all cared, y'all would be over here fighting for the rights and marching and things. So y'all don't care neither, so don't do me that. Don't do me that now. Let's be honest. Don't do me that. Y'all, I don't care. Y'all don't care neither. Thank you, Dimple Pop, for the super chat. She said, why her fat ass? Yeah. She's a bit big. You know what I mean? She's a bit big. Your Highness, thank you for the super chat. It'll be a great day in America when we can actually start minding our business. That particular part. You get what I'm saying? That particular part. You feel what I'm saying? That part in very particular. Yes, ma'am. Mind our business, black people. We got work. We got better things and bigger things to deal with. We need to mind our business. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Feeling Free, for the super chat. I meant we have the science for human clones. I agree with you. Oh, yeah. You're right. See, you were speaking in science. When I was reading it in the words, it came to my brain in science. I don't know how to read science. I just read regular English. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, thank you, Feeling Free, for the super chat. Now, in some positive news in New York, so Trump is already coming out saying what he gonna do in New York. Is New York in the building? New York, y'all gonna get some financial relief. Y'all about to get some financial relief down in the New York place. You know why? Because Trump, Mayor Adams, coincidentally, all of a sudden yesterday said he's not going to extend that food voucher program that they had y'all paying all that money from. Ain't that nice? Y'all should be happy about that. Even if you like him or not. And I'm talking about Mayor Adams. That's less money you have to shove out through taxes and insurance and things of that nature. Okay? Now, he's going to say that he hasn't talked to Trump, but I just find it coincidentally weird. But neither here nor there. Let's go with the move. He ain't talked to him. T. Haynes said they're going to cut off hotels and all that. Girl, y'all should be happy. They already gearing up to get them people up out of there. See, I get it. Put the politics aside. Put Kamala, Scamala, and Trump aside. Y'all remember we was just on this channel talking about this 6 months ago, about how these people getting all this money and our taxes is going up and we can't afford this and we can't afford that. Girl, they getting them people up out of there. This is a celebration for y'all. This is a win. This is major. This is huge. Now the left gonna turn around and tell y'all that it's separating families. Girl, separate these nuts. I don't give a damn about no damn family, bitch. When I can't pay my bills, girl, fuck the family. You let the family in my house and the family fuck my husband. That's right. Fate, fuck my husband. You see what I'm saying? See, don't let the left people tell y'all, but it's tearing apart the family. I'm like, what's her name on Waiting to Exhale? You know what? Fuck the family. Yay. Because the family fuck y'all husbands. Yes, fate fuck y'all husbands, okay? So keep that in mind when you see the things you're seeing. Just when if you get mad, just tell yourself, fate fuck my husband, okay? Because that's what happened, okay? Now let's get into it. Get the likes up if you haven't, okay? Now shout out to Eric Adams. You know he on his way to prison. So I guess he said, I'm about to shake the table on the way out. Go ahead on, Eric, okay? So let's get into what happened with Eric Adams and them. Look.
Decision late this afternoon to end that food voucher program for immigrants. What led to this decision and why now?
Well, it was an emergency contract for a sunsetting 1 year. That was what it was in place for 1 year. And now we have moved away from emergency response because we have had a constant decrease in our population. And now we're going to the procurement process that we do now for food. But we've been successful with that program. We brought down food waste. We were able to get several thousand individuals to have culturally sensitive food at the same time, and it was successful for the time being. And now we move into the general putting out the RFPs that are needed. It was an emergency, and now we're moving in another direction.
Funding, of course, the big issue surrounding the city, and has been the big issue surrounding your tenure.
We want to start with your decision late this afternoon to end that food.
There you go. You see that? An interview with ABC7 New York, New York City Mayor Eric Adams spoke about the migrant voucher program, which distributed prepaid debit cards.
Voucher program.
Hold on. I want to put this up here while I read this because I need y'all to really get the grasp, the severity or the win that you just got. Hold on. I need y'all to see the win you just got. Look at that receipt. That's a migrant. 15 racks a month, food stamps. You get it? 15 racks a month, food stamps. 15 racks a month, food. So keep that up there while I read the thing because I want y'all to see it. I want you to see it. Shout out to New York, man. It says, which distributed prepaid debit cards to migrant families staying in city hotels, allowing them to purchase their own food. Mayor Adams explained that the program was an emergency contract that was put in place for a year. Now that the year is over, the population has decreased. They are turning toward another method of distributing food. Nonetheless, he spoke on some of the successes that took place during the program. It was also shared that Eric Adams recently spoke with Donald Trump. It says, although he did not disclose the details of their conversation, he did speak about working with Trump's administration to deal with some pressing issues that are being faced in New York City, boss. One of those issues being funding. Y'all see that receipt? New York! Y'all the first ones. Shout out to New York. Look at that. You see how God works? He may not come when you want him, but he always on time. Now, all these Negroes letting these Democrats get y'all emotionally charged. Y'all remember that? Getting y'all all emotionally charged, thinking that, oh my God, you're gonna go to slavery. Girl, you gotta win already. Shout out to New York. Shout out to New York. They about to start rounding them people up out of here. We in November. Trump take office in January, fam. Listen. Trump get in office in January. He gets sworn in January. You got to know they on their way out the door. And again, if a Democrat try to tell you, oh, but it's going to separate the family, girl, fate fuck your husband, okay? Remember that part. Just remember that part. Because now I understand the frustration on Vanessa Williams' face when they say, well, what about the family? And she hurried up. She said it so fast. You know what? Fuck the family. I understand. Like, I understood it then, but I feel it now. You know what I mean? You know what? Fuck the family. I let the family in my house and the family fuck my husband. Remember the gas? That's right. Remember this part. If they try to get you emotionally charged, Fate fuck your husband, girl. Now, is you gonna still let Fate stay in your house after she done fucked your husband? I don't think so. Wouldn't you kick Fate out? Mm-hmm. Don't let them people gaslight you, because that's what they've been doing this whole time. Don't let them people gaslight you. Fate fuck your husband, girl. Matter of fact, if you ever get the urge to think like that, just hear my voice. Put this on. Fate fuck your husband, girl. Mm-hmm. That'll get you back. That'll bring you back. That'll bring you back. Cause see, it's hard. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna stray, and then just remember me saying this. Fate fuck your husband, girl. Mm-hmm. That's gonna bring you right back on in. That's gonna reel you back in, because that's all you need. Just a friendly reminder every now and again. That's what this is about. Okay. So this is a wonderful win for New York. I'm extremely happy for y'all. I can't wait till this is a thing that happens states all over the states. It's coming. Okay. But y'all are one of the first in line, and I'm here for it. I'm excited for you guys. This is the first good thing I seen Eric Adams say. And let's be clear, because see, this Negro getting buyer's remorse, and don't get me started how I feel like he's just trying to get in Trump's good graces to get pardoned. Can we talk about it? That nigga think he's slick. I know a slick Negro when I see one. You feel me? Slick. He trying to get in Trump good graces to go see if he can get that pardon. Because, he on his way to prison. He out on bail. Mm-hmm. He out on bail. Y'all let black people play with y'all, girl. All them black people didn't vote for the left. They lying. They was out here saying the left, screaming the left. But girl, them people got in that curtain and pulled that curtain back. Do you hear me? Them people pulled that curtain back and hit that Trump button. That's why the states were so red. Mm-hmm. Girl, don't let them people fool y'all. Them people be lying to y'all.
To some degree. Let's talk about some other crucial issues, though. You talked yesterday to President-elect Trump. What did you talk about? And did it involve any funding for New York City, or perhaps lack of funding?
Well, I've been very consistent about private conversations. I don't go into them, but I'm clear. I'm here to fight on behalf of this city. You can't hold your breath and wait 4 years before you start bringing back those resources to the city. We have a new president, and I'm going to collaborate with his administration to deal with some pressing issues that face in our city, particularly around funding. When you look at the billions of dollars we spent with the migrants and asylum seekers, we got very little help from the federal government. And I think it's imperative that we engage on the right foot to say New York needs infrastructure, affordability, and other big ticket items.
To some degree. Let's talk about some other crucial issues, though. You talked.
Let me tell y'all something. And I saw Boosie ugly ass talking about Trump. I would like to sit down with you. Let me tell you something. I think because I grew up around a real man, I can't stand no hoe ass nigga. Boosie is a little a bussy boy for the clear people. If y'all haven't caught on to that, he makes great music. But if y'all haven't caught on to that, I don't know what else to tell you. Boosie is a bitch. You on Twitter begging this. Have some couth. Have some self-respect, young man. Hold your shoulders back and lift your chin up. All these Negroes telling y'all that they not voting. Girl, please. You be a new age fool. You believe that bull. You be a new age fool. Now, I keep telling y'all we are not the minority. They just tell us we're the minority. It's called mental enslavement. Psychological warfare is a part of it. I keep telling y'all. Y'all don't want to hear me. As long as they tell you you're the minority, you're going to continue to think that, and you won't even think to do anything to help yourself. Now, let me tell y'all something. It is virtually impossible for this much red to be on this map, and you telling me Negroes didn't vote for Trump. Virtually impossible. Virtually impossible. You're not going to make me believe that it was the Latinos and a whole bunch of clears and foreigners with the hard R that ran this election. You a new age fool if you believe that. Look at the map. And you know what the trend I noticed was? The blue parts. is either filled with left, weird clears, or a whole bunch of Negroes in the city that do okay for themselves and think that they're not affected by certain things, like Atlanta, New Orleans. Yeah, there's a trend here. The blue places, the blue cities, it's the Atlantas, the New Orleanses, things like that, where Negroes actually do okay. And the ones who doing okay is the ones who bucking the ones who don't do okay up. They bucking them up to go vote blue because fool. If you believe all them, that 90% of us went, girl. All right, Faith. Disrupting reality NYC. Boo, did you see the African on X telling Acorn that we aren't welcome in Africa once Donald Trump takes office? Who the hell said we want to go to Africa? Exactly. The little stragglers that be going out there to go online to show us they live in Africa, they don't even stay. Girl, we don't even go on vacation to Africa. What are they talking about? Africa, don't worry about it, Fat. We ain't coming. We don't even go on vacation to Africa. Let's talk about it. Black Americans don't even go on vacation to Africa. So he don't have to worry about that. And to the stragglers who go run down there, y'all get what y'all deserve. Stay out them people place. You don't belong there. And they show you that as soon as you get there. And I'm not, and again, I'm not saying even on the visiting part. I'm talking about the people who want to go down there and move and think you about to thrive. Them people don't want you there. Stay out them people shit. We don't want none of the Mr. Africa. Don't worry about it, Fat. We ain't coming. We ain't never came. That's why y'all keep coming over here. Can we talk? We have never had a desire as a collective to go to Africa. Never. Y'all have always come here. Let's really be clear. Let's really be clear about that. Okay? So you don't have to worry your pretty, your little nappy head. You don't have to worry about it. We ain't coming. Girl, Africa don't even come up on the list of places to go. Even when we talking about it, girl, bye. Thank you, Disrupting Reality. Again, thank you for the super chat. I'm a case manager at a shelter. The citizens have to eat what's provided or they'll starve. These people were given money for cultural meals. Yes. Yeah, because remember, they had to set aside money to make sure they can eat the way they were eating or the way they say they were eating back in their hometown. So yay, if you was over there eating barrels of squirrels and it's high in America or it's high to get it imported in, you got paid according to that. So you're absolutely right. Thank you for the super chat. Trey, thank you for the super chat. Criminals get culturally sensitive food while we get cancer causing food, child. Because that's what those illegals are, criminals. LaShawn, thank you for the super chat. Hey, boo, your cousin from NYC, but have my roots in Louisiana, Mississippi, Louisiana. Yeah, okay. Are we having Educational Friday today? I missed you last week. Yeah, I didn't come on last week. I was super busy, but we will. I got to get off here now so we can get ready for Educational Friday. Yes, we will. Thank you, LaShawn, for the super chat. We definitely will have Educational Friday. Trey, thank you for the super chat. Yo, I just said it's weirdos and the Rainbow Gang crashing out. Of course. And we about to get into it. And they done convinced black women to crash out and black men. And oh my God, we about to get into it. I already got a headache talking about it. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, Unique, for the super chat. I got paid today, so here's my tithes. Oh, thank you. Keep doing the Lord's work of reforming through education. Now, Miss White done spurled you, but this all I got extra. Thank you so much. Don't I love to be spurled? You know what I'm saying? So thank you. I appreciate you guys. Get the likes up. Now let's get into the hard part. Oh shit. Let me just show y'all one thing from Uncle Luke. So Uncle Luke has been backpedaling. Uncle Luke turned into a bitch ass nigga. And all of that stuff he was talking about, scammer. Let me tell y'all something. Plies, Luke, all of those people were paid. They were paid to deceive you. Because not everybody has a new attitude. Okay, not everybody's different now. Uncle Luke took to his Twitter and he has a new tone. Do not believe for 1 second nobody on social media who was promoting either side, but especially the left. All them people on social media who was promoting that stuff were paid to lead you astray. Okay? Every single one of them. They look passionate. They act like they was passionate. That was all an act. They were being paid. They were being paid. So don't ever let that part go over your head. Don't ever let that part go over your head. They were paid sponsors. All right, so let's get into Uncle Luke. So Uncle Luke, after the thing, this is what he had to say. Hold on, let's get him up here. You guys get the likes up. So Uncle Luke, after the election, changed his tune a bit. First thing he's asked is, when will the mass deportation start? Well, why do you care? You were advocating for the side that wanted to keep them here. Why do you care, Uncle Luke? You foreigner with the hard R, or as Tyreek called him, tether. Why do you care? So then he goes on to say, it's time for new leadership in the Democratic Party, a new direction. You soft motherfucking elitists can go sit the F down. Time is over. This party needs to be ran by black men and black women because we are the ones who showed up. Everybody else can go for the ride. You 20% Uncle Toms, stay your ass over there. You know, the problem I have with Uncle Luke is y'all were parading Scammer around as a black woman. So I don't understand. She had Cedric Richmond. She had all these people. What are you asking? What do you want, Luke? Luther, what is it exactly that you want? Because you said Scammer was black. So what do you mean the Democratic Party need to be ran by all black people? You had the black lady, remember? That's what you said. Girl, I'm telling you, this level of delusion from this campaign really need to be studied, and it will be. In about 100 years, the people who live here, who's here in 100 years, gonna look back and think we slow as turtles. I'm telling you, that's what they're gonna do. Here you go. And listen, this is what they're doing. This that fear tactic bullshit, that bullshit. So now he's sharing stuff from random crimes, and that all the left is doing that. And they're trying to make it seem like it's because of Trump. Even, mind you, we're still under Scammer. We ain't even under Trump yet. They're going to share fights between clears and blacks. They're going to share murders. They're going to share all these things because they need you to feel like you made the wrong decision for the people who voted for Trump. So he says, here you go. You voted for it. It's only the beginning. Developing. 3 women were shot early Thursday morning in Miami during a discussion about politics. Authorities confirmed to Local 10 News. That's because they have everybody energy charged and emotionally charged. And when you speak to people about politics, especially the left, they can't handle it. They can't take it. They can't. Like, the vitriol that they're spewing is really coming from them. That they're saying that they're getting, or that we're going to get, it's coming from to black people who like Kamala Harris. This is real talk, and I really want to be. I really want us to be transparent to the black people who like Kamala Harris. You guys are operating just like the black people who were deep into the church and would automatically tell a black person if they're not in the church that they were sacrilegious or they going to hell. Y'all are doing the exact same thing. You cannot shame other black people for agreeing with you. You just can't. You cannot want to be treated equally and treated fairly and then turn around and do it to other people and treat people unfairly and unequally. I seen Waka Flocka. Now, Waka Flocka, I guess he was supposed to do a speaking engagement or something, and it got canceled, and black people was in the chat cheering it on. A black man who just came out and said, I'm gonna support Trump, and they got black people in the chat as this man, as some companies say, oh, we didn't know he had his views like that, so we're just not gonna support him. So you are supporting just because they don't agree, it don't line up with your thoughts. So now black Americans are supporting dragging other black Americans simply because y'all don't agree. They literally got us fighting each other now. That's literally what they got. Now we're fighting each other. That's good for him. That's good for him. Yeah, see, that's good for him. So it's really good for him because he don't want to do what you want him to do. Come on, man. Come on, man. What we talking about here? We really is our own worst enemy for real. We really is our own worst enemy for real. Like all jokes. We really we act like the clear people are the worst thing to happen to black people, but really it's us. It's not the clear people play their part. But our most detrimental threat to us is us. And it's sad. So they got us dragging each other online. I'm talking about down to the ground, dragging ourselves and each other online. Now, when I went to go see what post this was, I'm about to tell you right now. Hold on. Post, because you know I go straight to the comments. That's what a party at for me. Every time I'm online, I go straight to the comments to check the temperature. You know what I mean? So I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. What website is this? Hold on. Y'all get the likes up. So there was, baller alert. That's what it was. Let me go to baller alert. I want y'all to see this in real time because now there's the divide. We're back to 2020 where the black men hate the black women and the black women hate the black men. And I don't want that for us. I really don't. I swear I don't. We are better than that. And them people get to walk away and after they tear us down. You know what I mean? And watch us tear each other down. I don't think that's cool. And I want to try to do my best, you know what I mean, to kind of counteract that. Because we tearing each other down over other people. Shit that don't have nothing to do with us. We tearing each other down. Black women are on this thing saying black men don't ask them for nothing and all types of stuff. And we don't need to do that right now. We are at war. We are at a psychological war that oh my God, it's just so frustrating to me. We don't, not right now. We don't need that. Hold on, I'm trying to find the post. But if not, I'll read it to you. Hold on. And let me tell y'all something too. These blogs that you're seeing, all of these blogs, Baller Alert, Shade Room, all of that stuff, boom, 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 boom. Listen to me and listen to me good. They are paid to push you bullshit. That's why you always, when you go to any of these sites, they typically have one side of shit that they push. But anyway, I'm going to just read it to you. Oh, it was something blocking with Joe Biden. So it says, on Thursday, a federal judge ruled against President Biden's immigration program. This program was designed to provide unauthorized immigrants who are married to American citizens with legal status and a streamlined path to U.S. citizenship. Let me say this before I move on. So basically what they're saying, or what the rule is now, or was that if you were married and you're an illegal citizen, if you're an illegal immigrant, if you marry an American citizen, you were safe. even though you don't have no paperwork, no nothing. So as long as you married an American citizen, you were safe. Not only that, when they say streamline to citizenship, meaning you get first dibs. So all these other foreigners coming in here who done went through years and years of waiting in line to get their citizenship, they were putting those illegal immigrants first. Hear me out. So then it says, however, it has now been declared illegal. And it shouldn't have been legal in the first place. But Judge J. Campbell Barker, a U.S. District Court judge appointed by President Donald Trump, found that the program violates U.S. human immigration laws. And it says his decision aligns with a lawsuit filed by Texas and 15 other Republican-led states. According to CBS News, the ruling is a major defeat for the outgoing Biden administration, which could argue the policy known as keeping families together promoted family unity amongst mixed status households. When it was announced earlier this year, officials said roughly 500,000 undocumented immigrants were likely to be eligible for the program. Now, why is this important? I don't give a fuck about their family. Why would I want to support something like that? You're an illegal immigrant. And just because you married Joe Schmo down the street, I'm supposed to support you staying here illegally, me footing the bill. Let's talk about it. Me footing the bill, and you stay here because you just got married to Joe Schmo. I go to the comments. Some lady said, black women in the comments, we supposed to be resting, remember, not our circus. And then another black lady says, minding my black business for sure. You should be happy about that. What do you mean? What are you talking about? See, there's this new thing now. The black women who voted for Campbell, they mad because they feel like black people either didn't vote, even though the fake statistics told y'all most black people voted for the left. Why are black people mad at each other? According to the fake statistics, because they're not real, according to the fake statistics that they put out, I want to put this in perspective because now we're getting into this bullshit gender war that's about to happen. And I think it's the most retarded thing I've seen black people do. Let's break this down for what it really the freak is. According to them fake ass statistics that they put out there, they said that almost 80% of black women voted for Campbell and almost 70% of black men voted for Campbell. Why then are black women mad at anybody? What did they want? 100% to vote for her? That will never happen. It's just not possible. It's not even plausible. 100% of nobody does anything. I don't care what group you are. So my thing is, why are black women going from comments to comments, chats to chats, making videos, running around here mad at black people? What are you mad for? You had the overwhelming, according to the fake ass statistics, you had the overwhelming majority of black people voting for your side. What you mad for, stupid? It's almost like I feel like these people just want to be mad. Like we just love being upset. We love stressing ourselves out, having our faces break out, gaining and losing weight. We love that. I don't understand. There was this lady who did a video. Listen, you cannot literally cannot make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. They going ham. Do you hear me? Watch this lady. So she's talking about her coworker, and she's saying the coworker was like, "Well, because she said she's bowing out and helping everybody. For what?" Listen, I'm gonna let her say her story. Look.
Me and this coworker is a white woman, and she was so upset, and she asked me, "Why are black women opting out for the next 4 years?" And so I just looked at her and I said, "Let me try to explain it as simple as possible. There's a call to war. Black women get a call for battle. Black women come together as a collective. They come up with a before battle plan, a during battle plan, and an after battle plan as a collective. Once black women get themselves together as a collective, then they call in other communities. They discuss the before, the during, and the after. They discuss all three plans with them. Everybody is in agreement. The day of war comes. Black women stand on the front line. Black women hold up their swords and say charge, and they start running towards the war, towards the battle. Black women look back, and now everybody who said they were going to go to battle with them, now they gone. And Black women are left to fight that battle on their own. 98% of the time, Black women win the battle, right? When Black women come out of the battle that they just fought, for everybody's interest, they come out with battle scars, trauma, and some more stuff. And they barely get a thank you. Black women are tired. So this particular coworker goes, but I've
hold on
together as a collective, because based on the polling numbers, the majority ruled and said, this ain't it. We ain't doing that. And they voted differently. So you and your community didn't come together as collective, and they outranked you. So regardless of what you did, the numbers showed what the majority of y'all did. You understand? I said, Black women are tired. And based on the numbers, y'all don't need us to help you in your fight. Y'all have the numbers to do it. You proved, the polling numbers showed us everything we needed to see. The polling numbers showed who needs our help and who doesn't need our help. Now, I get it, what you did, but your community as a collective outranked you. Black women are tired. So now that we see, the evidence has shown us, y'all don't need us to help you fight. Now we going on vacation, and that's on period. I don't know how else to tell you. And here's the thing, your feelings shouldn't be hurt, because if your feelings are hurt because Black women are saying, hey, we opting out, you got it, Marco, then you have some more work to do. You have some more, you need to educate yourself a little bit more. If Black women saying, hey, we opting out for the next 4 years bothers you, you need to educate yourself just a little bit more. Okay? Now listen. What has happened has happened. And the results say for the next 4 years, this is where we are. All I can do is encourage other communities, come together as a collective, come up with a before, a during, and an after plan, and then fight your fight. Y'all got this, but we on vacation. Okay? I love you.
All right. Let me give my honest thoughts on this, right? So this is the thing.
Because based on the polling numbers.
Sorry, I don't even know what that is. So this is the thing with this lady. The message she's saying is true. Black women does have a habit. We do have a habit of fighting everybody battles, and then we left to hold the bag. The problem with that is we already knew that. Why do Black women, I'm talking about all of us, why do we continue to put ourselves in positions to be played like this? That's the positive, right? Now, again, while I agree with what she's saying, the reason why she's saying is a problem for me. You mad because all of these people voted red and they didn't go the way you wanted them to go. So you're not vacationing from these other groups because you're really tired. You're vacationing from these other groups because you mad. You upset because they didn't do what you wanted them to do. That's my problem. So now, and this is why we continue to get in that perpetual cycle of getting played, because you refuse to just see shit for what it is and go with the move. No. And let me also say this. as it pertains to this woman. Oh, we're good. Black women, you got it. We're going on vacation. Not because you need the vacation, because you want to be spiteful, lady. That's what this is all about. You're not doing it because it's what's best for you. You're being spiteful. And this is the gag. You want to know? You want to know something weird? The weird part about all of this is a lot of them black women that's over there playing with you and yeah, girl, yeah, they was in that boot voting red too. That's why the map looked the way it was. See, we have a thing where we feel entitled. Oh, because we run our households, we run things. We sit. This is why I don't like working for women. Black women in particular too. I don't like working for black women. And black women on here, y'all know I ain't lying. Because we get this head that get big and feel like you have to because I said so. Have black women on the left ever thought that since the map looked the way that it looks, that maybe these people know something you don't? Maybe, just maybe, you may have been on the wrong side of this. Because it would have been one thing if Trump won. But the manner in which he won, the amount of people who went down to them polls and voted for that man, that should tell you, wait a minute, let me step back and let me reevaluate. You see what I'm saying? My thought process going into this. Because if everybody doing this, something might, let me just go investigate and see. But no, now you got black women online causing this bullshit gender divide, and it doesn't need to be. It doesn't. So now you're going to go to work bitter every day, taking your frustration. I hope you don't have no people you supervise. Oh, Jesus, if she got people she supervised, I feel sorry for you, fat, black, white, or whatever. If that lady is got people she supervised, baby, say your prayers every day before you get in the job. Before you get in there, but you sit in your car and say your prayers, because she going to make your life a living hell. Because that's what she's going to do. She's going to take this out on, she's taking her feelings out on everybody because she didn't get her way. We got to stop this. We have to stop this. And this is the worst part. This is all produced and created by social media. Bots. We don't even realize we're being ran by bots on social media. Do y'all know that? Remember I told y'all be bots in the comment section? Do me a favor. Next time, whenever y'all go in these shade room, neighborhood talk, baller alert, Jasmine brand, all them things, start clicking on them profile pictures that have buku likes on it. They bots. They not even real. And the system of bots got black women really mad and in their feelings. So much so that we decide to go online and say some stupid shit and drag other black people when we had y'all had the majority black. Man, listen to this lady, and she don't even look like she from Acorn with them teeth.
And you're a black man. Thank you. So I'm scrolling and I see a lot of black women making videos talking down to black men who voted for Trump. And I just have to say,
I can't. She got the music in the background. I thought I had one that didn't have music, but I think she's gonna say, this girl's gonna say, thank you to the black men. But there's a whole campaign of black men online, black women and men, both of them online, dragging each other down to the ground. Go check any. I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to go to the shade room. They really is mad and in their feelings and battling each other behind something you really don't have no control over, to be completely honest. We do not need this gender divide. We don't. That's the last thing we need is a gender divide. And we're allowing the system to post this stuff and put this stuff up on here and have us all crash out on each other. And for why? For why? Hold on. Oh yeah, here you go. This is the post I was showing y'all about them blocking the immigrant spouses. Let's check the temperature. Now, let me clear up this misconception, because a lot of black women or black people are going around saying this. It's mostly black women. That's the only reason I'm saying it. I'm not trying to single y'all out, but it's mostly us. They don't. The Latinos who voted for Trump are not illegals. Let me say that part again. The Latinos who voted for Trump are not illegals. So when they start talking about deporting people, those people are safe. So black people online saying, aha, Latinos, that's what you get. Y'all voted for this. You aha-ing yourself. They not illegal, stupid. Why you think they voted for them? Why do you think they voted for them? Look at this comment. This lady said, y'all said Latinos for Trump. He said adios amigos, laughing emojis. 56,000 likes. Girl, we slow as turtles. Shout to all the children of immigrants who voted to have one of their parents deported. Think about this. Why would an illegal immigrant vote to have themselves deported? Especially if they know this man is over here saying, I'm about to deport y'all. Think about it. Why would they do that? But they really think, look, anyway, black women, how was your day? 20,000 likes. Prime example of when Biden tries to help the people out, it gets blocked by the people Trump selected. For the people that feel like he hasn't tried to help us. Oh my God. Are we trying to say that Biden allowing illegal immigrants to stay in the country while we foot the bill is helping people? Black women is crashing out. Black men too. Because they on the red side telling black women they stupid. And black men, you raggedy bitches, you shut the fuck up. And because black women have every reason to doubt your decision making. Because most of the time with these Negroes, they don't make right decisions. So let's start there first. All these black men on here, how the black women stupid, how black women is. I understand the vitriol, but a lot of black men, you have made horrible decisions your whole life. I understand why these women didn't trust your decision making, nigga. Don't do that. We on 2.5 hours. Listen to me and listen to me good. This psychological warfare that we're going through online is real. Because this is going to translate into your real life. Just like the lady I showed you. The lady I showed you is at work taking out her anger on people that ain't did nothing to her. Them people ain't did nothing to you. But because you mad and in your feelings, you would rather go to work and give this lady a hard time and give and fold your arms and be mad and look crazy because you didn't get your way. Girl, this is sad. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And again, like I said, this is all done by them people telling us to fight each other. We can't continue to do this. We absolutely can't. We cannot do this. We cannot afford to do this right now. We have real work that needs to be done right now. We need to be getting our economy up. We need to be trying to learn how to do barter systems with each other. We got shit to do. We need to breed a whole new group of kids and throw the ones we got away. I'm just saying, girl, them children of the corn, girl, get them up out of here. I'm scared of them. Y'all scared of them too. So don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. We got work to do. Get the stigma of abortion out of our head as women's rights. That ain't women's rights. You want women's rights? Be able to go to a hospital and walk out without having a high maternal mortality rate. That's women's rights. That you want women's rights? That's women's rights. We need to be galvanizing with each other to learn how to get these people to make some laws that are going to basically benefit us. Getting an abortion because you want to thought and screw all over the place is not a woman's right. It shouldn't be used for birth control anyway. I'm not anti-abortion. I think if people need it, you need it. And also, this is another thing. They running around scaring people. But what if my child gets raped and gets pregnant? Do you know how small the percentage of women that get raped and have a baby or get pregnant through the rape? That is so small that it don't even really affect the collective of people who unfortunately are women who unfortunately been raped. So don't go there. We don't want to hear that. And this is another weird thing. Why are people planning on the rape of their daughters? Well, I'm voting for Kamala because if my daughter gets raped, then she'll be able to get an abortion. Listen to how that sounds. I'm voting for Kamala because if my 10-year-old daughter, to even say this out my brain it makes me feel weird. I'm fighting for the rights for abortion because if my 10 or 11-year-old daughter gets raped, who says that? And she gets pregnant, she'll have the right to get an abortion. If I got the heebie-jeebie saying it, and I don't even mean it, but these people be saying it and meaning it. Who plans on something heinous like that happening to their daughter? That's weird. That's so weird. Words have power, you know. Don't ever speak that over none of y'all kids. Anybody in here, even if you pro abortion or pro choice, do not ever listen to me and listen to me good. Words are extremely powerful and they have meaning, and you can speak things onto yourself. Do not ever say those things about your children. Because you think you saying it in defense and you can really be putting that type of, you know what I'm saying, on your, don't do that. Please don't do that. Do not do that. You do not want to. Listen, I don't even mean that shit. And just saying it on the mic, it feels bad. When I be hearing women say that, or even anybody, when I hear anybody, I be like, oh my God. Oh my God, you saying that like for real, for real? Somebody said some of them are speaking from an experienced place. And I get it, because a lot of us have been abused. But think about this. Think about this. Out of all of us who have been abused, Black women, how many of us had babies by our abuser? Let's just say, and I'm going to ask y'all in the chat, put the number in the chat. If 10 Black women were abused by or SA'd or raped, let's just assaulted or raped. Out of 10 women, how many of those women were pregnant by their abuser? Just if y'all had to guess. Put them in the chat. I'm trying to see what y'all think. How many out of 10 women, if 10 women were abused, how many of those women end up pregnant by their abuser, if you had to guess? Not saying that they carried it the full term. Not saying that if they had it or not. I'm just talking about even the conception of being pregnant. Somebody say 10 out of 10. Girl, stop. So, and we could look at people we know, right? So if the number is not at least half, then why is that a main focus for Black women? If the number is not at the very least 5 out of 10, why is that the main focus for Black women? I'm not saying that they shouldn't be able to get that. I think women who are abused should be able to get an abortion. Absolutely. I stand on that. But the facts of the matter are, it's an anomaly. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not something that we deal with on a day-to-day. You know what we deal with on a day-to-day? Getting unnecessary C-sections when we have our babies, causing us to have long-term issues. You know what we deal with on a daily? Fucked up birth control that give us cysts that turn into ovarian cancer. You know what we deal with on a daily? Like that's the shit we need to be going run down the street for. Getting mammograms that cause breast cancer. That's the shit like that. That's what we need to be. Now, if we were talking about that, I ain't gonna lie. I'm the first one in line. But we around here fighting for something that we probably won't even get to experience. This is how they take you off of your purpose and put your mind somewhere where it don't need to be. Our girls are today, listen, periods don't even period no more. These young ladies be having what do you call it? Irregular cycles. You know what I mean? These girls go and lay down on this table and let these people scrape that baby up out of them, and they don't understand mentally and physically what that's going to do with them. And we got other women champion this shit. It's so much we need to be working on. Abortion is the last thing we need. The very last. There's nothing more. We need a rock in our shoe more than we need abortions. Them people is literally killing us day by day in so many ways we can't even count. Black women. Our children can't read, and we fighting for the Department of Education. Your 5-year-old go to kindergarten and come home one day and say they're going to identify as something they're not, and we're fighting for the Department of Education. They can't write in cursive. Most of them can't write at all. And we're fighting for the Department of Education? You do know that's why your child can't write. You do know that's why rainbow flags is in your kindergartens, what you call them. That's why the drag queens coming down to the schoolhouse. Thank you for the thing. You have to thank the Department of Education. And we fighting for, and this what they do. They're gonna get rid of the Department of Education. Look at niggas. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. Have you lost your motherfucking mind? Lil Jerome is slow as a turtle, and he got a high school diploma. Look at Lil Jerome. You tell Lil Jerome to identify a square from a damn triangle, and he looking at you like you crazy. And you want to fight for the Department of Education? Oh my God. Oh my word. I can't believe this. Do they even teach the children the alphabet anymore? Do they know the song A, B, C, D, E? Do they know that anymore? Girl, oh my God. Think of the things that we were really thinking that we needed that really is something that's poison to us. Abortions in the Department of Education. That's what we fighting for. And that's two of the main things that's killing us. We got to be strong, Black people. I want my Black women to heal, and I want us to drink our water and go on our vacations and enjoy our lives. You don't have to be with a man, whatever. But I want us to start healing and enjoying our lives, because this is not it. Now we about to be stressed out, hair going gray, pimples all in our face, losing weight, gaining weight, because we didn't get our way. We can't do that. We don't have time for that. You wonder why your daughter could get birth control 12, 13, 14, and she don't have to get your approval? Thank you to the Department of Education. You wonder why your child could go down to the schoolhouse and tell them people they want to identify as something that they're not, and then they can give them life-altering hormones to start the process, irreversible life-altering hormones, and they don't have to tell you about it? Thank the Department of Education. Get it up out of here. Get it up out of here. Black women, worry about Black women, but don't do it because you mad because you ain't get your way. Do it because that's what we need to do. Thank you for the super chat, Talise. Waka Flocka said Trump mentored him in business and other stuff, learned about taxes and etc. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I don't know why they acting like that man wasn't cool with all the rappers. That man was cool with all the rappers. And we ain't never had no problem with it until y'all know what the vibes is. Thank you, Talise. Saint Hudson, thank you for the super chat. A lot of illegal migrants that marry into this country, they be having a whole legal wives back home. Of course. Of course. I don't know why Americans, I don't care what color y'all are, Americans who go get foreigners and really think them people love them, y'all slow as turtles too. If you go get a foreigner who need papers and you don't think that, girl, bye. All right. No shade if you got a foreigner husband or wife, but I'm just saying, you know. Thank you. Out the matrix. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. Meanwhile, green card carrying Indians are buying 600 to 800,000 houses in my neighborhood and driving Teslas. Some only been in America a year. How are they approved for these homes? Because they don't have to go through the process that we do. You better thank a union member. You better thank a Kamala Harris. You better thank a Joe Biden. You better thank a union member. That's why. You want that? There you go. They don't have to get a credit check. They don't have to have check stubs. They don't have to wait on an underwriter for months at a time and freeze your bank account and not spend on things that you need while they get a house. No, they don't have to do that. All they got to do is say, I'm an illegal immigrant. Here go my papers. And they say, you can have whatever you like. Literally, that's all they have to do. So you better thank a union member. Because that's why. And it's off your dime too. Let's be clear. That's not coming out the government pocket. That's coming from your taxes and insurance being raised as high as hell and your rent and all that other shit. You better thank a union member. Thank you, Chancia, for the super chat. Love you most, boo. Your MIB flashlight out. I know Men in Black, girl. They hate this melanin. God gene. We gotta go Voltron on them. Leave them bits and pieces behind. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Love. Thank you for the super chat. HTX, thank you for the super chat. My very Christian mom voted for Scamala because she was black. And I told her about the rainbow agenda, and she was so upset about her vote after. Well, you know what? Shout out to mama. At least she realized she messed up and was like, oh, man. You know what I mean? Because a lot of voters are uninformed. That's how they get people to do these voting things. That's how they get to be in power, because most voters are uninformed. So I don't even blame mama. Shout out to mama. Chessia, thank you for the super chat. We have to teach our own what's right, and it's different for us. Absolutely. That's another thing. Back then, I know when I was young, my mama taught me my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s before I got to kindergarten. See, these bitches around here just want to put the iPad in front of the baby and let the baby watch all whatever he want to watch. Teach them damn churn the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3. Certain things, the colors, them churn supposed to know that before they go walk into school. We got to start teaching our own children. You absolutely right. And Richard China said, boo, you still on here? Not no more. Go and get off here because I got to do Educational Friday, girl. Anyways, I appreciate each and everybody in the building. If y'all haven't already, please like the video. I will come back on, what's today, Friday? I'll see y'all on Monday. This is a Monday through Friday gig, okay? I will see y'all on Monday. If y'all haven't already, like the video, love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all out, give me something to eat, take a shower, and get ready for the Educational Friday. Bye, y'all. Peace.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I want? Blaze up! Come on, Blaze up!
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we love. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who would have voted all this?
The nigga you just had up here.